office. There's some big blockbusters out there like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's already in theaters. So what else do we have to look forward to? Fandango's Alicia Malone is here with a summer preview. Good morning, Alicia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm already thinking about summer. You know, when you're tired of being at the pool and it's a hot, steamy summer day here in Omaha, cool off in the movie theater. So let's start with some of the biggest performers. What movies, what do you think are going to be most popular?
I think Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales is going to be one of the biggest hits of the summer. It's already on track to make a lot of money, and people are excited to see Johnny Depp back as Captain Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow. This time he's getting hunted down by a ghost ship, and that also has Javier Bardem playing the villain, and I love him in every movie that he does. Also Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is one of my most anticipated for the summer. I love seeing female superheroes, and it's been a long time since we've seen one on the screen. She was so great when we saw her for that brief moment in Batman vs. Superman. Now she has her own origin story. And then, of course, you have Spider-Man Homecoming, which, again, we have Tom Holland, a young Peter Parker, in his own story. This time it takes place after the Avengers, and he's trying to figure out how to be both a school kid and a hero at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't get into these superhero movies until the last couple of years, but now I'm into them. I love them. So it's good to hear that there's some good ones coming out this year. How about comedies? What are some of the best comedies out there right now?
Baywatch looks hilarious. This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson bringing back the TV show that I used to watch when I was young in Australia. Now this is the movie version, and he plays Mitch Buchanan, which was the role that David Hasselhoff made famous, and Zac Efron is the new recruit. All the trailers look so funny, a lot of slow motion running, a lot of hot bodies, and then the rivalry between the two. And I'll just watch Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in anything that he does because he's someone who's so likable on screen.
Yeah, and those trailers, you're right, those trailers do look pretty good. It looks like a funny movie. How about kids' movies? What's coming out?
Kids movies, you've got Despicable Me 3, which is always a hit with the kids, particularly the Minions. They're so popular all over the world. And this time, Gru, played by Steve Carell, discovers that he has a twin brother, also played by Steve Carell. And then you have Cars 3, the third in the franchise, hugely popular franchise. This movie is going to do really, really well for Pixar, and it's great for the kids. It's got such a good message about friendship and family, and I love those movies.
Oh, I love them too. They're both good. And Gru, I'm glad to see Gru is back for a third time. Any thrillers, or how about some scary movies to look forward to? Anything coming out this summer?
Yeah, you've got Alien Covenant, which is a very dark, scary, it's got a lot of horror, a lot of gore, a lot of aliens jumping out at you. This is the prequel to Alien. It comes after Prometheus, which came out a couple of years ago. And if you love those kind of tense movies where you know something is going to jump out at you and you're just waiting for it, this one could be for you. Also, there's a great action film called Atomic Blonde, starring Charlize Theron. And I describe this as John Wick with a chick because it's her doing these great action scenes, directed by one half of the directing duo who did John Wick. She plays a spy who goes into Berlin. It's got a great soundtrack set in the 80s, and she's someone who is both really tough and she can play vulnerable as well. We
got to wrap this up, but real quick, Oscars, it seems like we just had the Oscars. Any standout performances that we're going to likely remember come award season?
I think look out for Dunkirk, directed by Christopher Nolan, the World War II story, starring Tom Hardy and Harry Styles from One Direction. Who knows? He could be good.
Love it. Fandango, where can our viewers go? Is it just fandango.com?
Yeah, go to fandango.com. You can also go to fandangofanshop.com if you want to buy some great merchandise.
All right. Alicia, hey, thanks for your time. Good insight into this summer's blockbusters.
Thank you.
You betcha. Kayla, over to you.